Rusted gears, long closed, groan, and shutters on the side of the corridor begin to open, and the pure lunar light of the high harvest night floods into the corridor. Albus groans and steps back. Suddenly, you're loving this, Simon.
Is he going to turn into...
He might turn into... And he throws his head back and gives a primordial howl as fur and claws... Okay. Because I had a real flow going, but you go right ahead. As he turns into a werewolf, he then, with huge lupine claws, lunges forward and with his claws slashes at Filge, even as he bites at Bobby. Filge, he misses with his claws. Bobby, he misses, coming inches away from your neck.
But does he still bite me, such that I might one day become a werewolf?
He has not yet bit you, such as you might one day become a werewolf. It is now...
I turn to Seamus, I'm like, is that the dog you were looking for?
11. All right, he roars in pain in his weakened state. You almost actually take the neck off in one sweep. He's incredibly painful. Blood spurts everywhere, mostly all over you, Seamus.
I drink a little bit of the blood.
I'm making a note of it. It tastes bitter like copper.
And glory.
Is that even how you become a werewolf?
No, it's how you get very sick. Bobby immediately shits himself.
And then he goes and tries to bite because you're right up next to him. Stop looking so excited. Okay. Yeah, he bites you. Okay.
You're only on 9. Like, you've only got 9.
You're ruining this by being too excited, but... Bobby, you go first.
I step into the moonlight. And I yell, Mother Moon!
You know, you could be a were-whale. That's a thing.
I want you to make a very hard constitution check. Beat DC 25.
Jesus Christ. No.
You turn into a werewolf.
Is he like a halfling werewolf?
Oh, and you're susceptible.
Is he a werepuppy?
You're a werepuppy.
Scrappy Dappy Doo!
Oh yeah, you also feel a tenacious belief that you could fight any ghost or carnival.
Let me at him!
This has been a real Hanna-Barbera episode.
And you have a vulnerability to silver.
Does Bobby look to still be in control of his faculties?
At the moment you can't tell. He's screaming in pain and his head is bent backwards and he's howling and it sounds like...
Ow!
Wow.
That was much better than yours.
I just wanted to throw it out there if anyone wants to get bit. You know.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
No. All right.
Seamus?
Who's going?
No thanks.
Okay.
Kithesy?
No, we're right. Let's carry on.
This is just a Simon fantasy. And Bobby, it's your go.
I crawl down the neck of the dragon and start biting its face.
You want to make a were-dragon? What are you doing?
You are going to make a were-dragon.
Bobby.
Until such time that you can control this dragon, I'm going to try and slow it down as much as possible.
Okay, quickly, make an attack roll. You can make 2 attack rolls, claw and bite, and possibly turn the dragon into a werewolf.
Dragon.
Let's see what happens.
Filge is now poisoned.
Filge is
I'm now
poisoned.
poisoned.
However...
Do I get powers? Do I get Spidey powers?
Just because Bobby got bitten by a werewolf and got better doesn't mean that everyone that gets bitten by something gets the powers of that thing.
That's what you think.
13.
13.
Does not pass.
All right, so you are still poisoned, and this actually also means that you have lost some of your maximum hit points for now.
But I've gained some tiny little fangs and the ability to throw webs, right?
Doesn't work like werewolves.
God damn it.
Since, our last adventure, things have been getting a little out of hand. it's sometimes I just blank out and I turn, I think, and I just wake up covered in like guts and brains and bones, and I don't know what the fuck I've done.
While Bobby is talking, I eat all the steaks.
And the only thing that will
yum,
satiate me is these steaks. And fortunately, I've got so many here. And if I was ever to go without steaks, then I see.
You know that lycanthropy is a very strange
disease.
Yeah, it's Lycanthropy Awareness Week at the ABC, so we're all, and it can affect people in different ways. However,
Juanita Phillips is doing a special report on it.
It is often something that gets worse over time as well.
Oh.
So,
and the only cure is a silver bullet. Gotcha, Dave.
Definitely didn't say that.
Whoa.
Loud and clear.
Well, let's stay here tonight. Let's chain up Bobby
Yeah.
as a precaution. Let's stay here tonight and we'll rest.
We know you guys might be angry at Filge for eating all the steaks, but if were-spiders don't eat 8 steaks a night...
You're not a were-spider!
Me is were-spider! Me sure of it.
Make me some silk. Make it
not
good.
were-spider.
Okay, and then... Alright,
Make
okay,
me a
fine.
were.
Me
Filge
will.
shits
Me
herself.
will.
You suddenly feel, your fingers and incisors lengthening, your back breaks in 6 different strange places.
Me knew it!
Damn it!
Are you talking to me, Dave?
And you turn into a werewolf, Simon. And you guys, as you wake up to see suddenly a huge werewolf. If anything, it seems like Bobby's werewolf has grown larger than when it was in the...
More Scooby, less Scrappy.
And charge the werewolf.
Okay, excellent. Bobby, you're going to have to fight him.
Oh. I was going to say, hey, Daddy-o.
Okay, you can say that too.
What's all the hubbub? Robert's just here and he wants to eat his steaks. Just hand him over and there'll be no need for bloodshed.
Baston goes, can I just say, Chris, your music for the werewolf is perfect, so thank you.
What kind of ill-mannered beast is this?
Ill manners? Me? How dare you, sir?
I've on good authority that you ate all our guts and bones and brains and like in Wickshire.
I did no such thing. I've only been a werewolf a couple of months, and I ain't never been to Wickshire.
Oh, is that right? Then how come your tracks come all the way back to this cave? And you're covered in bloods and guts and all sorts.
And as the windows dive open, you see for the first time at night the beautiful sights of Times Square, the serene...
Times Circle.
Times Circle.
It would also be Central Park.
The serene splendor of Central Park.
Yeah.
And the shining, geometrically appropriate for New York figure of the full lunar moon, which now begins to shine into the room.
I just lock eyes with her and snarl.
I don't know if this is sexy or scary now.
Hey, baby, this is, sexy.
If you say so.
And Bobby, you have become a werewolf and are suddenly filled with a burning desire to feast on the blood of mortals.
Filge starts bending down, even though the werewolf is quite a lot bigger than her.
Sure.
And starts going, "He's a good puppy. Who a good puppy."
Don't patronize me, Filge.
And then I reach up and I scratch behind one of his ears.
And my leg just starts twitching.